Power is transient. Only Almighty Allah gives power, and He is the only one who will take it. And we see the value of life. We see goodness in what we do. Result of goodness is a multiplier of other good things that we must cherish. Not for us, but our children and grandchildren. Nigeria is challenged, which it has always been. But we will go through it. We are already seeing the blossomness of our flower and plants. A lot of changes that will transform this economy. Financial re-engineering of our country is ongoing. It cannot just be pushed out in a way that you can command and conjure a situation. But we are determined to take Nigeria through the tunnel of hope, stability, and successful economic prosperity. We are doing that. Nigeria is in good hands. The team is working. All they are doing is structurally reliable, brilliant, and committed for financial re-engineering. You have a team like Atiku Bagudu. You have a Cardoso in CBN. We call him headmaster. And many other members of the financial team. You have to take the baby steps, avoiding fall so that you don't break your bones or bruise your nails. We are working hard, and I'm sure the result will manifest itself for the goodness of our country. We recognize the hardship that people are going through. Yes. Yeah. Mothers here. It is a very good example of labor pain. When mothers are in labor, they go through very excruciating pain. But when they hear the noise of the baby and the baby is born, that relief is achieved. They forget the agony of pain. They cherish the smile and the voice of the baby. That is what Nigeria will be. I assure you, we will work hard to give you the best economy and the best opportunity you can imagine. Let me single out again for thanks to you, Lagosians. One honorable member of the National Assembly, Honorable Faleke, is here. He was the headmaster, commander, arranger, the big orchestra of our campaign, and he worked tirelessly. Sometimes when I look at him at night, I pray especially that God please sustain him. He's a very reliable ally, very reliable individual. So Lagos must continue to reward him. And equally, your son is here. Femi Gbajabiamila. Is the Abuja kingmaker. So let me just say to the governor, I listened carefully to you, and thank you and the deputy governor and the speaker for holding forth strongly and committing yourself to the value that we cherished together. The result-oriented approach in a team to turn the ship around from cascading into turbulence and make it steady. And Lagos was not easy for many of you, but we went through it. Today, Lagos State is the most viable state in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We went through the abuse, initial criticism. What are they doing? They cannot even clean refuse. When we came in. But Lagos has survived and continue in the path of glory. And thank all of you. Thank you. Kabiyesi, the constitutional amendment and requirement, we have to hang it on National Assembly. That they want to make changes. Mine is to work with them and listen. But I assure you, we will not abandon our culture and our tradition to give value to your kingdoms and to your areas. And to the local government, FCDA and others, I've had you bottom up. So, Kolade, we are in it together. But we have to run an inclusive government. There are some areas of our country still suffering devastation of hunger and lack of education, which is the proper tool to fight poverty. We are, and I want you to join the campaign to start the enrollment of our children into schools, building more schools, giving food to our children in schools. Regardless, we have to grow more food. It is at the local government and state level. I cannot go on reeling out programs and intentions here, but school feeding is an attraction for enrollment of the poor people in classroom, and to get them in classes, in education, is to reduce the propensity of poverty and terrorism. We need to fight it together. The state government is not a problem, but local government, as they look for independence, as they look for more power as a grassroots, you should take responsibility for those children at the grassroots too. But we are here to lift each other collectively and salvage Nigeria. I assure you, your campaign will not be in vain when we work together. I think I've addressed all the issues, and I'm very, very grateful. I got to go and answer some other calls. I thank all of you.
Represent Lagos at the federal seat. I want to thank you because indeed you are continuing to do this state proud as an indigene, as a son of the state, and we're indeed happy. Mr. President, this afternoon, your first constituencies are here to thank you, to wish you the very, very best of the season. This is your first Yuletide season as the president of our great country. And so, they've asked, and you've graciously accepted, that they come here to receive you, to thank you, to congratulate you, and to wish you well. Here this afternoon is a powerful delegation of all our traditional institutions are seated. We also have the entire National Assembly that are representing Lagos. They are here. We have the Lagos State House of Assembly. They are here. We have the Lagos State Cabinet. They are here. We have all the 57 local government. They are here. These are your very first. These are your best in class. These are your people that have come here to speak with you as stakeholders in your government. We want to thank you once again. We want to thank you for the federal role, for the leadership role, for what you have begun in our country. We know that we're going through a difficult time, and we've said so is not peculiar to our country. There's been global challenges everywhere. There's been global shake-up everywhere. There's been problems in different parts of the world. But you came and you hit the ground running from the very first day. And you have not looked back. You have shown the audacity of hope. You have shown the audacity of your belief, of your resolve to take Nigeria to another level. And you've said so that indeed Nigeria could be best analyzed as somebody that is entering an aircraft, and once the aircraft is taken up and has gone into a level, there are times in which you see turbulence. You see that the weather will change. The pilot will come on board and say that there's nothing for you to be afraid of. It will just be a little storm, and it will stabilize. We are beginning to see the storm, but you have assured us that after the storm, you will land us very, very well. These your class are convinced that you are the right man for the job today, and we know that indeed you will land this country very well. And so we're solidly behind you. We're proud of the reforms that you have started. We're proud of the things that you are doing in this country. We're proud of representing this nation at the international engagement, and you are doing it so effortlessly. I will not take your time, Mr. President. I know how difficult and how time you are. But because I have the power of the mic, and they said I should, on behalf of the State Executive Council, because they will not have the opportunity to speak again, let me thank you on behalf of the 43 members on the State Executive Council for toying with, for shaping us, for working with us, for directing us, and for always ensuring that that legacy, that blueprint that you worked on, that I was privileged to have worked on with you over 20 years ago, that is still a living document that we're working with. It's still a life document that will continue to ventilate and speak to and realize the yearnings of Lagosians. Just to mention, early this month, one of your setup at that time, Lamata was 20 years on the 5th of December. This was a creation of you 20 years ago. Lamata has moved beyond just being a Lagos story. It has moved beyond an African story. Lamata is a worldwide story. Lamata is now referenced as one of the foremost urban transportation infrastructure in the world. And these are just a snipe of your creation in Lagos. Several we can talk about. Is it LASMA? Is it LOMA? Is it drain docks that you have created for us and will continue to work with? And so on behalf of the class of the EXCO that we have now, we want to thank you for your leadership, because we still have a working document that you have bequeathed to us. Today is about all of us. It's about the people that you have left behind here that are indeed proud of what you are and who you have become. On behalf of all of them,